Breaking news is transfer news. Ball
stage, and it doesn't look like that one can be.
The big focus for United this summer has clearly been forward players, but are they targeting a midfielder as well?
Yeah, look, I think United have done very well so far in their recruitment. The forwards they've got in, the three forwards, Cunha and Mbeumo and Szczęsny, but they do need a midfielder, and the player we know they like is Carlos Baleba from Brighton. But the message from Brighton is, we do not need to sell. He's got a deal that runs until 2028, and also a Brighton club held option allowing him to extend a further stay for a further 12 months. Now, Brighton recruitment wise have been brilliant, haven't they, over the years? And we know they don't let their players go on cheap. Moise Caicedo to Chelsea for 115 million in 2023. You know, United are looking to sell players as well. So at the moment, that looks a very difficult deal to do. But United fans very happy so far. And also, obviously, there's Donnarumma. They like him as well at PSG. So they're not done yet. But obviously, 22 days to go. I'm sure they're looking to bring a couple more in.
Football's a small world. Everyone talks. Agents, players, coaches, everyone talks, whether it's on the record, off the record, and then sometimes they talk to us as journalists as well. How can you keep something like a release clause confidential?
Depends. Actually, it's a good question because there's no one size fits all when it comes to release clauses. I spoke to an agent earlier on today, and he tells me it all depends on how the release clause is worded in the contract. So it's basically an individual case by case basis. Now, if a release clause is confidential, let's just take that case first of all, then a club, if they wanted to buy a player, would have to approach another club to find out, A, if there is a release clause, and B, the value of that release clause. It can be the case that details of a release clause can be made available to an interested club via a representative if that was what was agreed when that contract was signed with the release clause incorporated within it. But if it is confidential, then there is still a club-to-club contact that would have to be made. Loosely speaking, look, it should work as easy as if there's a release clause and a club meets that release clause, then the player can go and talk to the club if he so wishes to go and talk to that club.
Which I thought was what happened.
But given the information that we've got today, this might imply that there might have been a confidential element to this release clause. Hence,
everybody, and welcome along to Transfer Talk.
We will keep across the rest of that news conference for you. So, breaking stories already early on this hour here on Total Football. And here's another one for you.
Manchester United have officially confirmed the signing of Carlos Baleba from Brighton in a blockbuster £80 million deal, finalised shortly after their Premier League clash with Fulham. The highly rated midfielder, only 20 years old, has been one of the most talked about young talents in English football, and United moved quickly to secure his services to bolster their midfield. Brighton, who had been reluctant to part ways with the Cameroon-born talent, eventually accepted United's massive £80 million offer. The deal highlights United's determination to strengthen their squad as they continue their rebuilding process under head coach Rúben Amorim. Baleba's arrival is expected to add strength, energy, and creativity in the middle of the park, a position that has been fans worldwide are buzzing with excitement as Baleba joins the Red Devils at such a crucial point in the season. Seen as a long-term investment, he represents both the present and the future of the club, and supporters believe this transfer could be the spark needed to push Manchester United back among Europe's elite.